What do you reckon your odds are smashing this melon?
Fucking none, it's tiny.
Oh man, that's a dense melon.
It's fucking tiny and dense.
Is it because of your weight? You said you got a pretty good rear naked choke, so I thought I'd put you to the test.
The Brazilian's head was way bigger than this. So as I tilted his neck one way, he naturally tried to resist and force his head the other way. And at the same time as he did that, I like kneed him, so he really compensated for it. So it's like his neck really, his head really shot over this way, and the knee made his arm come across. So as his arm come across, my arm ended up underneath his neck. And as my arm was underneath his neck, I was like, I had shoulder in the top of his jaw, hand on this side, and then I was like, all right, I know I've actually got choking position here. So I grabbed his hip for a second, pulled myself around his back just a little bit, and then very quickly cinched this grip up. And as I'd cinched the grip up, I knew I'd got him at that point. Like he could have moved his body any which way he wanted, but I had control over his jaw, like over these bits of his jaw. I was like keeping his spine locked. So then no matter how it went, I would always win the race to his back. So I had the choke in, won the race to the back, and then when I got the body triangle in, I just detonated it and he just went.
Thing is,
It's fucking slippy, innit?
I reckon I'm gonna fucking squeeze the cunt off it.
Go on. Just someone comes down the alley now.
There you go.
I'll go guillotine. Make this look smooth in the edit, please,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. There you, oh, it's popping about. There you go, that's the one there.
It's got better defense than Esteban.
There, it's bending that fucker, go on.
It's
Right, I'm gonna fucking try then.
Yeah. Leon's done you.
I know, yeah, he's done me.
Fucking imagine I got hold of Esteban, mate. Fucking hell, he wouldn't be walking out the cage. That's ready to go, that. Pull it in more, I found. Like, pulling it towards my chest was better than actually trying to choke it. There you go.
Fucking got scared by it. Got jump scared by the popping melon.
I reckon I'll be able to fucking...
There's the classic jiu-jitsu advice, position before submission. Then there's sort of the classic luta libre or catch wrestling advice, the submission over position. Whereas in reality, it's all control. Like the position and the submission, they're the same thing. Like you don't need to put yourself in these constraints. Like position before submission is a really, really good model to follow when you are learning how to grapple, because it creates a really good fundamental practice, and a lot of positions are control, but it's control that leads to submission, and submissions and positions are like they're the same thing a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever drill, like say, back control without drilling the rear naked? They're the same thing. Do you ever practice guard techniques without the idea of arm bars and omoplatas and triangles and all this stuff? Do you ever do front headlock without looking at chokes? They are the same.
Yeah.
They are the same things. They are intrinsically tied. You can't just be like, I'm going to do one thing and then the other. That's good for a beginner, but like when you get more into it, you start to like realize that they are just the same. Yeah.
Nice. A little bit. Oh, so I feel good fucking warm now, man. What a word.
The win streak you're on at the minute. What's next for you now?
Not fucking melons. That was hard. That.
You need to put the struggle in.
Put some of the struggle in. We fucking figuring the grip out.
Fucking disgusting.
I'm hoping contender series. I haven't heard out yet, but George is going to win, and then nepotism. If not, title fight Newcastle. There's no denying I'm the #1 contender now. Or even at fucking lightweight or something, like fucking Paul Hughes is just retired now, but he's allowed to keep the belt for some reason, even though he's retired. So fuck it. You see, I'm glad I got jump scared by it, because you got it all over your shorts. I scooted my hips back when it burst. My shorts are sound.
I get right amongst it, man, you know what I mean? Oh, my shoes?
I came in the flippity flops.
Yeah.
Imagine if someone came down the alley. Like, look, someone could have just walked down there at any fucking point.
Made it right, messing myself. It's gonna have to go in my bag as well, this. So cheers, yo. Hope you put your content, mate.